another video. So today we are going to do a full body Pilates workout. We're going to aim for it to be about 20 minutes. My timekeeping isn't the best, but we're going to go for around about 20-minute workout. So no equipment needed other than some spiky balls if you do have them. Now if you don't, a pair of tennis balls will do the job. And if you don't have spiky balls or tennis balls, then you can do the exercise without any, but I will go through that with you in a moment. Other than that, no equipment needed, full body. Let's get our muscles working and engaging, and let's get going. Okay, so we'll all have a lie down onto our mats then. So once you're down, guys, bringing your feet into your hip distance apart and just allowing your body just to relax down into the mat for a quick moment. We're going to go straight into that balls under bum exercise, as I mentioned a moment ago. So lifting the hips up, popping the balls underneath. You want to make sure they're fairly wide apart and not close shut together. And then when we're ready, floating the knees up towards you. You should feel as though the balls could scoot out from underneath you, and your lower back is nice and lengthened towards the mat. So it's not arched or lifting, it's nicely lengthened. Now, tennis balls will obviously go in the same position if you've got tennis balls. If you haven't got anything, then just pop the knees up towards you and just carry on with the exercise without anything underneath your bottom. So from here, we're going to pull the knees into the chest as we breathe in, breathing out, sending the knees away. So we're just doing a quick warm up, so warming up through the hips and through the lower back and through the pelvis here. So pulling in as we breathe in, breathing out, sending the knees away. One more breath in to hug. Exhaling, sending the knees forwards. We're going to circle the knees from there. So pulling the knees in, opening the knees, allowing the feet to open with the knees as we circle around. Breathing in to hug. Breath out to open, circling around and together. Two more, hugging in. Exhaling to open, circle around, down. One more, breathing in to hug. Breath out to open and circle. We're going to reverse it. So we're going to part the knees, draw them wide and into the chest. Breathing out, we're pressing the knees forwards. Inhale to part the knees, draw them wide and in. Breath out, pressing the knees away. Two more to go, guys. Breathing in, parting the knees wide and in. Breath out, pressing the knees away. Last one. Inhale, drawing wide and in. And pressing the knees forwards. We're going to shear one knee forwards, the other knee back. Just passing through the knees. One elbow bends, the other elbow straightened. Keeping that sense of, again, keeping your ribs leaning into the back of your body. And then we're going to come into our challenge ones. Now these are a little bit pat head rub tummies. So we're going to shear one forwards and back, and then opening the knees to circle them around. Again, we're shearing, we're opening and circling through. So it's a combination of that shearing movement and that circles that we've just been doing. We're going to go around the other way now. So the opposite knee then shears towards you. You're then opening and circling the opposite way. So just allowing the leg bones to stir around in your hip sockets. And then we've got one more here. All right, from there, guys, popping the feet back down, lift the hips up, take the balls out, and then rolling the spine back down. And then hopefully feeling a little bit flatter, a little bit more relaxed and released into the mat than what we did before. So I have got a full video just purely on that balls under bum exercise, guys. So if you do want to have a little look at that, then I'll leave a link in the description box down below. So do check that out if you would like. Okay, from here, we're going to come into our bridging series. So we're going to start off with that imaginary rod running through the spine, shoulders sliding down, breath in to prepare. Press down into the feet, we're going to plank the spine up. So we're lifting the spine up as one piece, no peeling or rolling yet. Pause, breath in, fold at the hips as we plank back down. So your tailbone touches down first. Again, inhaling to prepare. Press down into the feet as we plank the spine up. Pause, breath in, and then we're planking the spine back down. Inhaling, exhaling as we lift. Now here, we're going to stay lifted. Hold it, breathing in. Think about your pelvis staying level. Transfer your weight onto your left foot. You're going to float your right knee to tabletop. Now you're checking you're not twisting or dipping. You're maintaining a nice level, neutral pelvis. Place the foot down, breathe in. Step onto that right foot as we then lift the left leg up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, step onto the left, the right knee floats up. Inhale, lower down, step onto the right, lifting through the left. Inhale, lower. One more each leg, so step onto the left, the right knee lifts. Inhale, lower, step onto the right, the left leg lifts up. Inhale, place the foot down, and then planking the spine back down. So you should have been feeling a nice little workout through the hamstrings and through the glutes there, which should feel quite nice. It can sometimes go a bit crampy, but just go with it. If you need to have a little stretch out, then do have a little stretch out, but the cramp just means the muscles are working, and so I'm not too bothered about that really. But just, yeah, if you need to have a little stretch out, then by all means do. Right, we're going to come through into your peely spine now. So we're now going to roll the spine up and roll the spine back down again. So we're breathing into prepare. Start breathing out, softening from your heart, your ribs, rolling your hips towards you, and then we're peeling. So one bone at a time now, leaving the mat. Reaching your knees forwards over your toes and feeling that openness into the front of the hips. So we're now just trying to get a bit more mobility through the spine. Inhaling at the top, breathing out, softening from your chest, your ribs as we roll down, bone by bone, touching your tailbone down last, and then rolling back to that neutral. Again, inhaling to prepare, softening from your heart, your ribs, rolling your hips towards you, and then we're peeling bone by bone away from the mat. Reaching those knees forwards. Take a deep breath in at the top. Exhaling, softening from your chest, your ribs, and then we're rolling it down, bone by bone. And rolling it back to that neutral. We've got two more to go. Breathing in. Exhaling, rolling your hips to your ribs, and then we're peeling bone by bone away from the mat. Reaching your knees forwards. Inhaling at the top, softening from your chest, your breastbone as we roll down all the way through the spine, touching your tailbone down last, returning to that neutral. We've got one more, guys. Inhaling, exhaling, softening from your chest, your ribs, rolling your hips towards you, and then we're peeling bone by bone away from the mat. Reaching those knees forwards. Take a deep breath in here, softening from your chest, your ribs as you roll down, reach your bottom to the heels of your feet, so you're lengthening out through the spine and returning back to that neutral. Okay guys, we're going to come into our abdominal series then from there. So we're interlacing the fingertips, taking the hands behind the head. Now you want to bring your thumbs each side of your jawline so you're nicely supported through the head. Our head weighs like 10 pounds, so we want to make sure that we're nicely supported through the head. So we're just going to set the shoulders before we do anything else. So we're going to shrug them up towards the ears to where we don't want them, slide them down away from the ears to where we do, and then wrap the elbows just slightly around, just so that you can see your elbows in your peripheral vision. Inhale, soften your chin to your chest. Exhaling, curling head and shoulders off. So you're sinking your ribs, that's where your pivot point comes from, pulling your tummy muscles in. Pause here, breath in, and then breathing out to lengthen and lower back down. Inhale, softening the chin down. Exhaling, sinking through the ribs, keep the head heavy, back into the hands as we curl up. Pause, breath in, and then breathing out to lengthen and lower back down. Inhale, chin to chest. Breath out, sinking through the ribs and curling up. Now, staying in your curl up, pause, breath in. Inch up a little bit higher, and we're going to slide your right leg out along the mat. Inhale, sliding in, and then the left leg slides away. Breathing in to slide in, and then back to the right. Inhale, sliding in, and then to the left. And sliding in. One more each leg, guys. Sliding the right leg out. Breathing in to slide in, and then to the left. Sliding back in, and then relaxing that curl up, back down. Well done, guys. Right. Okay, we're going to take it through now into your single leg stretch. So again, softening your chin to your chest, breathing out, curling your head and shoulders off. The right knee lifts into tabletop. Sink the ribs, inch up a bit higher as we then bring the left leg up to join. You have got the option to reach the arms down alongside you here as well. Breathing in. Now one knee pulls towards your chest, send the other leg away from you. Bending in, breathing in, and then switching breath out. Inhale to bend, breathing out, reaching out. See if you can curl up a little bit higher. Keep that back protected so you're not arching. Breathing in to bend and switching out. Inhale, bending in. 4 more to go. Breathing out to reach. Inhale, and then 3. Inhale, bending in. 2 more to go. Reaching out, bending in, and then last one. Bending in, lower down, 1, 2, and relaxing. Your curl up, back down. Tickles those abdominals muscles just a little bit, that one. Okay, next up, we're going to come into our roll-ups, guys. So, legs are extending out. We're going to flex the feet. We're also going to float the arms overhead. The shoulders are sliding down. So from here, we're going to breathe in, lifting the arms up to the ceiling, softening your chin to your chest. Breathing out, we're rolling bone by bone by bone, and then we're reaching over the legs. You can hold it here for a little bit of a nice hamstring stretch if you wish. Inhale as we start to roll back, and then nice and slowly rolling down. Just check the shoulders are staying dropped here, and releasing away. Again, lifting the arms up, chin to chest. Exhaling, rolling, bone by bone by bone, and reaching over the legs. Inhale as we start to roll back, and then slowly rolling down and releasing. We've got 2 more to go. Lifting the arms up, chin to chest. Exhaling, slowly peeling through the spine, reaching over the legs. Breathing in as we start to roll back, and slowly rolling down. And releasing 1 more, lifting the arms up, chin to chest, rolling up. If you find that you get a bit stuck, guys, and just come up as high as you can and then roll back down, so don't force it. Breathing in then as we start to roll back and slowly rolling down and releasing. Now we actually want to finish up seated, so we're going to do another little half to bring ourselves up. So lifting the arms up, chin to chest, rolling up through the spine, and reaching over. We're then just going to restack from the tail to the head. Right, we're going to come into some half rollbacks next. So we're going to have the knees bent in, feet hip distance apart. You want to feel that you're right up on your sit bones for this one. So you may need to, if you've got a bit of a bum like I have, you may need to just literally shove your bum cheeks out of the way to find that position and really then feel your sit bones underneath you. Reaching the arms out, shoulders drawing back and down. I can't believe I just said that on the internet. Breathing in to prepare. Breathing out, the tailbone rolls underneath you. The ribs close in as you roll yourself back. Now we want to stay curled through the spine. So you're checking that you're not coming back with a flat back. We're staying nice and curled. Pause and breathe in. Now scooping in through those tummy muscles as we recover over. We're then going to restack from the tail all the way to the head. Just check the shoulders are back and down. Breathing in. Exhaling, the tailbone rolls, the ribs close in as we roll all the way back or halfway back. Pause. Scooping in through those tummy muscles to recover over. And then restacking back up. We've got 1 more here. Breath out, rolling back, curling through the spine. Hold here, breath in. Scooping in through those tummy muscles to recover. And restacking back up. We're going to add in our obliques now. So you're going to breathe out to roll back. So you're initially rolling back to center. You're then going to swoop 1 arm open. So you're rotating through the ribs. Breathing in to lengthen back up tall. Breath out, rolling back initially to center, and then we swoop through the other side. Inhale to lengthen up. Remember to ground down through your feet. Breath out, rolling back, swooping open. Keep those shoulders dropped down. Inhale to lengthen and then rolling back, swooping through the other side. Inhale to lengthen, one more each way, breath out, rolling back, swooping open. Inhale to lengthen, last one, rolling back, adding that swoop, lengthening back out. Good, well done. So, reaching the legs out and then we can roll all the way back down to the mat after that. Right guys, we're going to have a roll onto our sides now. So we're going to have a roll over. Our legs are going to be out straight. And we're going to pop the underneath arm underneath the head just to give yourself a little bit of support. You may want to bend the elbow up a little bit more so that you can get a little bit more support. Either is absolutely fine. Shoulders drawing back and down. We're going to make sure your hips are nicely stacked up, so we're not going to let that top hip roll back. We're maintaining that nice level alignment. So we're starting off initially with a few top leg lifts. So we're going to breathe in. That top leg is just literally lifting in line with the hip. Especially us ladies, we tend to think our hips are huge. Now they're really not, so it's just up a small way. Flex the foot, push through the heel and then lower the leg back down. Top leg lifts up, breathing in. Exhaling to flex, push, so really lengthen the leg and lower back down. We've got two more, top leg lifts up. Exhaling to flex and lower back down. One more, top leg lifts. Exhale to flex and lower back down. We're going to take it into some circles from there, guys. So top leg lengthens and lifts. Now you want to keep your hips nice and steady. We're going to circle forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here, breathing in. Change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, push away and lower back down. One more set. Top leg lengthens and lifts. Circle forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold there, breathing in. Changing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, push away and lower back down. And just give that top leg a quick relax forwards. That glute med has us to work quite hard for those couple of exercises. Okay, let's flip over and do the other side. So again, guys, legs in that long line. Reaching your feet from your head, your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked. Just make sure that your head is on top of your shoulders. We often want to come a little bit forwards in that head position. We're going to start off again with those top leg lifts. So breathing in, that top leg lifts up. Flex the foot, push through the heel and lower the leg back down. Top leg lifts up, breath in. Exhaling to flex and lower back down. 2 more to go, top leg lifts. Exhale to flex and lower down. 1 more, top leg lifts up. Breath out to flex and lower back down. Now we're going to come into our circles. So top leg lengthens and lifts. Circle forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here, breathing in. Change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, push away and lower back down. And let's go for 1 more set, guys. Top leg lengthens and lifts, circling forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold here, change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, push away and lowering back down and just relaxing again that top leg forwards from there. Good, well done, guys, really good work. Right, we're going to have a roll onto our fronts next. So we're going to have the hands coming to each side of your head. Now we do a little bit of extension. So legs are hip distance apart. Now setting yourself up, your pubic bone is sinking into the mat and your tummy muscles are lifting away from it. So you're not just letting your lower back come into that arch. Shrug the shoulders up as we breathe in. Now as we breathe out, sliding the shoulders down, push into the forearms as we extend. And we're feeling that we're picking up those abdominals with us. So if we let our tummy muscles go, then we start to arch into the back, and that's what we want to avoid. So we want to keep that lift through those tummy muscles and picking those ribs up. And then we can release all the way back down. So your pubic bone sinks, your tummy muscles lift. Shrug the shoulders up. Sliding the shoulders down, pushing into the forearms, keeping that abdominal lift as we extend. Hold here, breath in. And then breathing out to slowly lower back down. Again, pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift. Shrug the shoulders up. Sliding the shoulders down, pushing into the forearms to extend. Pause, breathing in. And then breath out as we lower. Last one, guys. Pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift. Shrug the shoulders up. Slide the shoulders down, pushing into the forearms to extend. Pause, breath in. And then breathing out to slowly lower back down. Okay, when we're ready, guys, have a sit back onto the heels of your feet and just have a quick shell stretch. So just a really quick release off there. Okay, unraveling ourselves. Now we've got one more exercise to go. So we're going to come into some knee hovers, a really lovely one for core stability, a bit of shoulder stability there as well, and a really nice finishing exercise because it finishes in a good stable position and stable alignment. So we are on all fours. Now we're just going to set up our neutral pelvis here. So you can come into a small arch, a small curl, and then we're going to settle halfway. Shoulders sliding down. Now tucking the toes underneath you, we're breathing in to prepare. Breathing out, you're just going to gently hover the knees a couple of inches off the mat. Inhale to lower. Breathing out, we're hovering the knees off. Now we're maintaining that neutral, so we're checking we're not arching the back or curling the back. Inhale to lower. Exhaling, we hover the knees off. Keep pulling those tummy muscles in. Inhale to lower down, and again breathing out to hover. Inhale, lower. We've got two more to go, guys. Breathing out to hover off. Inhale, lower, and last one, breath out to hover. And lower back down, and then just again, have a quick sit back, have a shell stretch, and a release. Brilliant. Right, guys, so that is our little full body workout over with. Well done, guys. You did really, really great. If you got through to the end, then fantastic. If you did like the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be amazing. And also, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be even better. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.